Welcome to Community Cuts. Family, we're here in Brooklyn, New York at Salon Leahing, 732 Washington Avenue, 732 Washington Avenue, between Prospect Place and Park Place, home of the beautiful Salon Leahing. Well, my guest here today is Rickie. Rickie is a brother of mine that from another mother, and we are going to be talking about different things. It's what do we call this show again?
Community cuts.
Not only community, no, not only community cuts, hot topics, hot topics. So the hot topic tonight, we're going to be talking about what happened in Crown Heights a couple of weeks ago, where a Orthodox Jew pushed this brother off into the street, off his wheelchair, and really, it was a bad sight. It wasn't a pretty sight. So, Rickie, lead us in that conversation, please.
Well, it had a repercussion that held our attention. If anyone was watching, their ideals would have changed. They do not act in the sign of violence. They act in a sign of peace. They were arm in arm, the Hasidic community and the Black communities. Black Lives Matter was there, and the community people were there. The councils, the councilmen, the politicians, they were there speaking about Mr. Troy McLeod. He is the man in the wheelchair, Troy. He did say that he hurt his hands. He cannot wheel the wheelchair any longer because of the fact his hands were bruised.
Yeah, let me just tap into that. After they pushed him out of his wheelchair and he plummeted to the sidewalk, they took a wooden mallet
Bench.
or a bench, and they start striking him, trying to hit him in the head, I believe.
Yeah, hit him in the back.
And he put up his hands to protect himself. So they were really going for broke in the sense of that, to make him, to hurt him.
Yeah.
So to me, that's just, thank God that he wasn't hurt that bad. It could have been worse.
My issue of concern is what is going on inside the mind or the home of these Hasidic people that makes them act out in such a manner. Maybe it's the fact that they are too deep in conversation with the Blacks, where they dislike them or dislike their opinion. Like they do live in the same project together. And if they can live side by side, how come they are not people to people and exchanging graces and issues of major concern long after and way before that issue of violence?
I don't know what to say about that. There's a lot of layers that has to be uncovered before we can even, really get into that issue. But let's change the topic for a moment, because we're talking about hot topics. And one of the things that came across our feed was Shannon Sharp, and how he's being sued for $50 million by a woman who is white. So what's your take on that?
That has happened many times. Mike Tyson comes to mind. Robin Quivers, I think, and
Robin Givens.
And there was that issue of how much is she going to take from Tyson? It was more money than the idea of his boxing career.
Correct.
And she did live off of what he gave her to his extravagant level.
Correct. But she was also married to him.
Yes, but the issue, to sue a professional that is in boxing and sports and not concerned about his career. It's cutthroat. I don't like the idea.
Yes. So, family, we come to a point where that you have to be mindful who you bring into your tent,
Yep.
into your home, into your family.
Yep.
That's very, very, very important because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen. And so I just I I think I think it's rather imperative that you think before you bring in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you can't love who you want to love, but you love that person, you love them, they love you. But at the end of the day, you got to be very mindful who you're bringing into your home.
It's a stone cold blast, is what they used to say. When you meet someone that picks you up to a level where you are excited about the fact that you know who that is and you know where he comes from. You can't. It doesn't seem like you don't invite him into your home, but when you do, to be careful is what the issue is. You must be careful about who it is that you bring into your own home or in your own surroundings.
Yeah, I mean, the brother was. They set him up really good, really excellent. I mean, it's a whole blast set up, and I feel sorry for the brother.
It's Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Shaw, I really feel sorry for him, but he put himself there. He should not be in that atmosphere. Period.
Shannon Sharp was a professional football player. He's in the Hall of Fame of football. There's no buts and ands about the Hall of Fame of football. You can't just play football and automatically be put in. You have to be voted. You have to go through the issues of finance. You have to go through the issues of presenting yourself in front of the board of football. In football, it is a major prestige. I don't like the fact that he's being stationed. He's being taken advantage of. I don't like.
Well, he just got a deal. He was supposed to sign the contract actually for for $100 million broadcasting his own podcast. So she sued him for 50 million, and so he said no. We just got to go to court, and we just got to duke it out. So I feel for him. All this stuff that my brothers, you got to stop. You got to be mindful about who you bring into your home, who you talk to, because that money should be going to your family. It should be going to your children. It should be going to your neighbors. It should be going to, the people. I'm a big advocate of telling people to, shop black.
Yeah.
Spend your money, make your money, recycle in your own community. And if that money goes out, it doesn't really help anybody. So I'm a big advocate for our community to spend with each other and support each other. At this point of the day, that money going out is not coming back into our neighborhood if it goes out like that.
I'm going to lift up the name of Troy McLeod, as the Black Lives Matter did recommend that we do, for the fact that of his case against this Hasidim gentleman, that it is successful. It is not boycotted by the Hasidims like they usually do. It is not turned away from the court as something the Mickey Mouse, that the gentleman don't have had any money, but he wants justice. So if it's justice he wants, I hope that it is served towards him.
I gotta applaud you. I gotta applaud you, my brother Rick, and excellent. That's excellent. So at the end of the day, family, again, please go out and support our Black-owned businesses and bring the money. Let it recycle into our communities. That's why I'm asking people to come out to Salon Leahing. Come support them. They have beautiful beauticians, barbers, and their energy is great here. So please come out and support. And even in your own, corner store, your own bodega, your own, your own corner store, please go out and support them because we need the money to circulate into our communities and help. As matter of fact, is helping each other.
There's a lot of Black-owned businesses in Crown Heights, restaurants and little theater groups and shops of that nature. Farms, there's farms also in Crown Heights. The violence in Crown Heights between the Blacks and Jews should never occur. They are the same, and yet they're different. You have to be careful about that thin line, but still, there should be no violence within this Crown Heights community.
All right, thank you, Rickie. With that, I'm going to say good night to our family, our Community Cuts family. We are here every Friday at Salon Leahing at 732 Washington Avenue in Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. We film out of Brooklyn, and we talk a lot about Brooklyn. This is our home. So God bless you until next week. Brooklyn's in the house.
Good night.
Good night, family.